Welcome everybody here. I had the wrong thing going on. First pitch in there, strike to Sam Vincent. Game moved up here between Lawrence County and Franklin County already in the top of the first. Rebels had a ground out to Schultz at third. Next pitch from Mays here to Vincent. Swung on a miss for strike two. And I had the wrong stream key going at the wrong time. I apologize for that. Now we're back and ready to go. Here's the 0-2. Off the end of the bat, sent in the right field, just out of the reach of Hud Maddox. And Vincent will get a bloop single into right. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. First hit of the game for the Rebels brings up the pitcher in Gus Gardner. Gardner had a good game hitting and pitching the last time that these two met up. Is the pitcher of note here tonight. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. First pitch here from Mays. This is high for ball 1. Next pitch, that one is fouled away. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, runner takes off. The throw from Duran in the second, and that hits Vincent, and more Johnny on the spot. Make sure he's there as the runner will advance to second base. That's Vincent on the stolen bag. 1-2 now the count. Here to Gardner. One, 2 from Mays. In the dirt, a really good block by Durham. 2-2 now the count. Comes the 2-2. This is high for ball 3. 3-2 the count now. Three-two here from Mays. On the inside corner for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. Now brings up the first baseman in Kason Gillum. Gillum, who has struggled against Wildcat pitching in their 2 previous encounters. First pitch from Mays. That one to Gillum. Misses away for ball 1. So next pitch. Misses high. 2-0 the count. Here to the cleanup hitter in Gillum. Franklin County in the pink tops here for this nightcap game. And now time called by Gillum at the plate. So 2-0. Hit high in the air into right field. Rose going back on it. Makes the catch at the warning track, and that one will end the inning. The Rebels stray 1 in the top of the first inning. Wildcats will have their first chance to get on the board. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Griders Stadium, Lawrence County. Trying to strike first here against Franklin County in this Class 3A Region 4 District 8 elimination game. Rosemore and Bedford, followed by Durham, Maddox, Clayton, Schultz, Kidd, and Kimbrell. Rose had a decent night the other night. First pitch is in there for strike one. Gardner pitched really well against the Wildcats when they met up in Winchester just 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, I should say. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt for ball one. Rose hit a ball in that game down the right field line, made good contact. It was controversial. Jackson and Wright initially looked like he made the catch, then looked like he dropped it. Would have led to the eventual tying runs for the Wildcats. Umpire called it as Rose will ground one here to second. Throws it over in time for the first out of the inning. Umpire called him out, and the Wildcats eventually lost 2-1. Brings up Jake Moore, the shortstop here tonight. Shortstop the other night against Giles County. A lot of the same lineup that Lawrence County had from the previous game against Giles County. Same here. First pitch misses for ball one. Here's a 1-up. Comes a 2-0. That one misses in for ball three. So 3-0 the count here. The freshman shortstop and Moore. Been playing second base most of the year. Here's a 3-0. And that's in there for strike one. 3-1 the count. This is high for ball four. Wildcats get their first base runner of the game. Moore, who was second on the team in walks coming in, now gets on in front of Alex Bedford, team's leader in hits, RBIs, home runs, batting average, slugging percentage, on base percentage, walks, and second on the team with the least amount of strikeouts. So that time struck out is the only category he doesn't lead offensively. First pitch, that one misses way in for ball one. Comes the 1-0. Misses in. A back pick here trying to get Moore, not in time. 2-0 now the count. So Franklin County lost the first game of the day to Tullahoma. Then the other Wildcats turned around and took care of business easily against Murfreesboro Central. Winner of this game will face the Tigers at 4 o'clock tomorrow as Bedford hits this one high in the air in the deep left center field. Going back, this one's got a chance, and it is gone. For the 10th time this year, Alex Bedford leaves the yard, and the Wildcats now lead it 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. He absolutely loves playing at this ballpark and proves it once again. RBIs 44 and 45 on the season, and his 10th home run. Goes out to left center field, now brings up the red-hot catcher, the sophomore Brooks Durham. 2-0 the Wildcat lead. Field is really good condition considering all the rain that they have had over basically the last 3 days and a little bit even today. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. Misses high for ball 2. 2-1 the count here to Durham. Gardner already at 14 pitches. Mays had 18 in the first inning. So 2-1. Fouled out of play for strike 2. 2-2 the count. Great start here for the Wildcats. They've needed their seniors to step up, and that is a good start to it here. Two here to Durham. Misses high for ball 3 as the count goes full. Comes a full count offering. Durham will foul that one away. The 6th pitch of the at-bat. First pulled in, the parking lot was pretty full and emptied out a bit after Tullahoma's first 2 wins in convincing fashion here earlier today. 3-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Brings up the cleanup hitter in Hub Maddox. Maddox, who had a big double in that come from behind win against Giles County. A big happened in the 6th inning. Wildcats were down by a run, by 2 runs actually, and scored 3 unanswered to go on to a 5-4 win against their rivals from Pulaski. First pitch here from Gardner. Misses high and away for ball 1. It's the 1-0. This is high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Comes a 2-0. High for ball 3. Gardner right now at 21 pitches through 2/3 of an inning. On the verge of his 2nd walk in the inning as well. Next pitch. In there for strike 1. Still a hitter's count here for Maddox. 3 balls, 1 strike. (3-1). Foul back for strike 2. As Gardner has come back. Get the count full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count offering. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Alex Bedford helps the Wildcats strike first as they lead it 2-0 as we go to the top of the 2nd next on the Exports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the second here. Lawrence County leading Franklin County 2-0. Due up here for the Rebels in the top of the second. 5-6-7 with Parker, Jackson, and McNeese. Logan Mays in the first inning. No runs off a hit, no walks, a strikeout through 18 pitches. First pitch here to Parker. Swung on and missed for strike one. If Mays can keep that pitch count down, that would be huge for the Wildcats. Truett Kid went the distance, throwing just a shade under as this one is sent in the left field. Coming in on it and making the catch is the senior left fielder in Justin Kimbrell. That will be the first out of the inning. Kimbrell running in. He's took the starting job out there in the outfield in the last 3 weeks of the regular season and has really made it his own. Anytime a ball's hit the left here, we'll have this. It's as far as the window goes, but hey, this is a great view from up here. One of the best views you will find in high school baseball in the state of Tennessee. And you don't see my reflection this time, so it's even better. First pitch misses high for ball one. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike one. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. Tip back and caught for strike two. Comes a 1-2 from Mays. Misses away. 2-2 the count. Comes a 2-2 from Mays. Hit high in the air in the right field. Rose goes the Magellan route, but still makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Spinning around, doing a 360 out there in the outfield, but still made the catch. That's all that matters. Two gone here in the top of the second. Brings up Grayson McNeese, the designated hitter here for the Rebels. First pitch here from Mays. Misses way away for ball one. This one is fouled away for strike one. 1-1 the count. Wildcats will, if they make it into tomorrow, will not have Kidd after the amount of pitches he threw. So if Mays can go the distance or at least not make the bullpen work too much, still got a really good shot tomorrow, but first got to take care of business here as this next pitch is popped up and lands near the football field for strike two. One, two. Ground ball down the left field line. Foul. 1-2. Still the count here. It's a 1-2. Ground ball over to Moore at short. Throw over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Rebels here in the top of the second. Wildcats try to add to their lead as we go the bottom half next on the Exports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
We go back to the bottom of the second inning here. The Wildcats are leading Franklin County 2-0. Do it for Lawrence County, 6-7-8 with Clayton Schultz and Kidd. Clayton, who was the hero on Friday night, as he hit the walk-off bases-loaded single to knock off their rivals from Giles County to advance to this round here tonight. First pitch, misses high and in for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Comes a 2-0. Misses low for ball 3. Here's a 3-0. That's in there for strike 1. So 3-1 the count. Here to Clayton. Clayton, who's been on fire, had a big game, a pair of hits on Friday and a walk. And the one at bat he had against Murfreesboro Central, he had a rocket right at the third baseman. 3-1 on the outside corner. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gardner right now had 29 pitches through an inning plus. Gave up a hit, which was a 2-run homer to Alex Bedford, the left center. 3-2. This one could be trouble. Sent in the right center. Right fielder going back. Jackson makes the catch. That's the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up the third baseman in Cole Schultz. Also been swinging the bat really well as of late. Had a pair of hits here on Friday. Also had a pair of hits on Thursday, excuse me. The first pitch from Gardner in there for strike 1. Gardner starting to live with this fastball there on that outside corner. Here's the 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Misses way away. Not a bad miss there. See if Schultz would chase. 1-2 the count. Here's a 1-2. And misses way away. 2-2 the count. Comes a 2-2. This is way away, so Schultz goes down 0-2 and then takes 3 straight balls, all in pretty much the exact same spot. Another full count by Gardner's now at 35 pitches. Pitch 36 sent down the left field line and foul. It's the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Mays is just 30 pitches through 2 innings, doing a really good job keeping pitch count down the early going. Another full count. This is way away for ball 4. 2nd straight inning with a 1-out walk. Schultz on first, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 2nd. Brings up Truett Kidd, the first baseman. Got the win here the other night pitching. It's turned into the Wildcats' ace over the last half of the district season. More than likely, you will not see him pitch unless we have more weather delays moving forward. That first pitch from Gardner in the dirt, ball 1. Good block by Hadosi behind the plate. 1-0 the count. Kidd, who hit a monstrous home run at Giles County to left, place where very few people have gone out near the left center, estimated about 420 feet. Next pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. It's his only home run of the year. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball sent up the middle. Short, flips over the second in time. The throw over to first is in time, and that one will end the inning. A 6-4-3 double play does it for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 2nd. They lead it 2-0 as we go to the top of the 3rd next on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Lawrence County leading Franklin County at 2-0. Due up for Rebels is 8-9-1 with Austin, Hadosi, and McBee. First pitch here from Mays to Austin is swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike 2 as Mays works ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. This one is hit in the left and down for a base hit. Kimbrell comes up with it. And a good piece of hitting there by Austin puts the leadoff batter aboard here for the Rebels. Second hit of the game. 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Brings up Aiden Hadosi, the catcher here for the Rebels. First pitch. This is low and away for ball 1. Time called here by Dosey, or by the home plate umpire. Is the 1-0. It's high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Comes the 2-0. High for ball 3. 3-0 the count here as Mays has fallen behind. See if he can come back here. (3-0) in there for strike 1. So Mays finds the outside corner at the belt. Next pitch, misses in for ball 4. First walk issued by Mays here in the game. Runners on first and second, nobody out here in the top of the third. As head coach Clint Wright here for the Wildcats will come out and have a conversation with the sophomore pitcher. Meeting is done between Wright and the rest of the infield. First pitch here from Mays. Squares around the bunt, popped up pretty close to us up here in the press box for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Squares around the bunt again. Misses away, 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1, squares around the bunt. This time fouls it down the left field line for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. Here to McBee at the top of the order. Grounded out the third in his last at bat in the first inning. So McBee fails to get a bunt down to move the runners over. Middle infield, double play depth. Corner infield was playing even with the bags. Now playing almost back at their normal positions. 1-2. This is high for ball 2 to even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. (2-2). Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. A huge strikeout for Logan Mays. Brings up the shortstop and Sam Vincent. Vincent, who singled in his last at bat, as one of the 2 hits for the Rebels in the game. First pitch here from Mays. Swung on and missed on the slider for strike 1. Really good pitch to lead it off here with Vincent. Oh, 1 misses away. 1-1 the count. Mays threw 2 1/3, right now of 45 pitches. A 1-1. On the outside corner of the slider for strike 2. Mays working ahead again here. 1-2. Next pitch. Off the end of the bat and goes foul. Good pitch by Mays as Vincent does the best he can to get a bat on it. Still 1-2. Next pitch from Mays. Misses high. 2-2 the count now. Here's a 2-2. This is golfed over to Schultz. Throws over to first, will not be in time, and it will be an infield single. Vincent hits a chopper in the no man's land, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Brings up Gus Gardner. Struck out looking in his first at bat in the 1st inning. And now we got a balk called here against Lawrence County. And now Clint Wright coming out to have a conversation with the field umpire. This is the same umpire that had the controversial call against the Wildcats of Franklin County, as Clint stands right on top of him. His towers above him here. And the balk will stand. Tying run 90 feet away. 2-1 game. And the umpire forgets where he's supposed to be. Or he's supposed to, now he's showing Logan what he did here. He's saying that his foot wasn't on the rubber, I think is what he's saying. Oh, yeah. Okay. So saying that he had to declare whether he's going from the stretch or the lineup, the way this angle of his foot is on the rubber. So we get clarification there of why they called it a balk. Now Mays will go out of the windup. First pitch here to Gardner. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Infield going to play in for the Wildcats. Here's the 0-1. That's a slider in there for strike 2. The 0-2. On the outside corner for strike 3 and the 2nd out of the inning. 3rd strikeout of the game for Mays. 2 gone. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Brings up Kason Gillum. Flew out to deep right field. Rose made the play in the warning track, and they're his last at bat. Wildcats got him shaded out towards right field. First pitch here from Mays. Slider swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And misses low. 1-1 now the count. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now they're going to intentionally walk Gillum here. Brings up Connor Parker, who flew out to shallow left in his last at bat. Bases loaded, 2 gone here in the top of the third. Wildcats still leading 2-1. First pitch from Mays. Tip back and caught for strike 1. The 0-1. And foul back for strike 2 as Mays works quickly ahead. Time called here by Parker. The 0-2. Misses in. 1-2 the count. Comes the 1-2 from Mays. Now 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Send in the air in the left again. Kimbrell stands there, makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Rebels get a run off a balk here in the top of the third. Wildcats lead it 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the third next on the Exports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
You know, Story & Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story & Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
2-1 is the Lawrence County lead as we go to the bottom of the third inning. 9-1-2 do it for the Wildcats. Kimbrell, Rose, and Moore. Gardner back on the mound through 2 innings, 2 runs off a hit, pair of walks, pair of strikeouts, and after pitch number 40, misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 the count. The 2-0. And hits the outside corner at the knees for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Two 1. Misses away for ball 3. Kimbrell ahead, 3-1. Next pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Kimbrell not happy with himself. Feels like he swung and missed at ball 4. Full count now. Next pitch sent up the middle and through for a base hit. So Kimbrell keeps his hit streak alive. Make that now 6 straight games that Kimbrell has had a base hit. 1 on, nobody out. Brings us to the top of the order with Brayson Rose. Rose, who grounded out the second in his first at bat. First pitch here from Gardner. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good block by Hidosi behind the plate. A 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Rose. Gardner here through 48 pitches has thrown 26 balls to 22 strikes. 2-0. On the outside corner, back pick opportunity, not in time. 2-1 the count now. So 2-1. This one is over the third baseman's head and down the left field line. Kimbrell goes to second. He'll hold up there as Rose will come out with the single. Third hit of the game for the Wildcats. Runners on first and second, nobody out after back-to-back singles here to lead off the bottom of the third. Brings up Jake Moore, walked and scored his last at bat in the first inning. Last time the Wildcats faced Gardner, they got 4 hits in the entire game, already 3 here through, not completely through 3 innings. Gardner at 50 pitches through 2+. Middle infield, well, not exactly a double play depth anymore. Corner infield thinking Moore might bunt here for Alex Bedford. And he squares around, pulls it back for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, and it's in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1, squares around the bunt, can't get it down for strike 2. So 1-2 the count here to Moore. Comes a 1-2 from Gardner. Misses away. 2-2 the count. So 2-2. Misses away and gets away. And, well, that one gets through the glove of the third baseman, but the shortstop and Vincent backing it up. So the pass ball, wild pitch, however you want to put it. Full count. Now runners on second and third. Full count here to Moore. It's like corner infield going to play in. Middle infield going to concede a run if Moore hits it in their direction. Outfield is practically playing in the gaps. They're giving all kinds of room down the lines and right and left. Comes a full count from Gardner. Moore sends it up the middle and down for a base hit. Kimbrell is in. Rose will hold up at third, and a big RBI single from Jake Moore, and the Wildcats now lead it 3-1. Runners on the corners. No outs for the dangerous Alex Bedford. Had a 2-run homer, the left center in his last at bat. Franklin County's head coach making his way out, and it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. So while that goes down, take a break here on the Exports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tad with Heritage Automotive. We want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
This is the X Sports Network.
Josiah Collins, the new pitcher into the game here for Franklin County. Avery Jackson, the new third baseman, and Gardner will go back and catch. So runners on the corners, nobody out. Jake Moore, after the RBI singles, made it 3-1, and they're going to intentionally walk Bedford. He doesn't want to get his bat wet. So loads the bases here with nobody out as he will face Brooks Durham. Durham has struck out swinging his first at bat in the first inning. Corner infield playing in. Middle infield double play depth. Wildcats looking to take advantage of this bases loaded, no out situation. First pitch. In there for strike one. It's the 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. Durham will foul that one away for strike two. 1-2 the count now. And time called here by Durham right before wind up here from Collins. Comes a 1-2. This one a liner right at the second baseman, throws over to first and got him in time for the double play. So Bedford gets caught in between first and second there in a line out double play. Two gone here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Hub Maddox. First pitch here from Collins. Maddox will send this one in the right. This could be trouble, and that one's down. That's going to roll near the corner. One run is in. Here comes Moore. He will score. Maddox on his way to second in a two-out, two-run double. And the Wildcats now lead at 5-1. Back-to-back games with a double for Maddox. First pitch he sees makes it a 4-run game. Freshman with a lot of confidence there. Brings up the designated hitter in Logan Clayton. Flew out to right center in his last at bat. So 3 runs here in the bottom of the third. First pitch. Slider misses for ball one. This pitch misses in for ball two. 2-0 the count. A 2-0. Misses away for ball three. 3-0 here to Clayton. Summertown just defeated Battle Creek as they will go to the championship game tomorrow. Next pitch on the inside corner. 3-1 the count here to Clayton. So at least Summertown has guaranteed their spot in the region tournament coming up this weekend. (3-1) on the outside corner as Collins battles back. Full count. Full count offering. Misses away for ball 4. So Clayton's on base streak extends by a game. 2 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Brings up the third baseman and Cole Schultz. Schultz walked in his last at bat. Facing Collins here for the first time. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. Fouled for the visitors' dugout. 1-1 the count now. Comes a 1-1. This is high for ball 2. Collins already at 15 pitches through 2/3 of an inning. All 5 runs have been charged to Gardner so far. Next pitch. Foul back for strike 2. Two and 2 the count now. Deuces on the board. Two. This is low and away. Full count now. 3 and 2. Clayton going to, Schultz trying to keep the inning alive. Full count. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats get a trio of runs in the bottom of the third. They lead at 5-1 as we go to the top of the fourth next on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. Lawrence County leading Franklin County 5-1. 6-7-8 due up for the Rebels. Jackson, McNeese, and Austin. Jackson, who flew out the right in his last at-bat, facing Mays here for the second time. First pitch is high for ball 1. Mays threw 3 innings, run off 3 hits, a walk. Trio of strikeouts right now at 62 pitches. Pitch 63, misses for ball 2. This one is smoked into the right center gap, and that will get down for a base hit. Takes the big turn, but will stay at first, and a leadoff single for the second straight inning here for the Rebels. Brings up the designated hitter in Grayson McNeese, grounded out to short in his last at bat. Wildcats play double play depth. Outfield, looks like they're going to shave McNeese more toward, well, basically all the way towards the left. Giving a lot of room into right center and down the right field line. Mays now asking his battery mate, a pair of sophomores here, Durham, for a quick conversation. First pitch here from Mays. Fouled away for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air into right. Rose. Maddox goes back, makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the 4th, brings up the second baseman in Taylor Austin. Austin, who singled and scored in his last at bat, scored the only run in the game off a bases-loaded balk. First pitch, this one is fouled away for strike 1. I'd like to welcome everybody here on Facebook tuning in after Summertown took care of business against Battle Creek as they advance to the championship game of their district tournament, qualify for the region tournament after this weekend as well, this coming weekend I should say. Here's the 0-1 from Mays, and hits him. First hit by pitch in the game from Mays, and is just his second free pass along with the other walk. Does have an intentional walk as well, so I guess third free pass. Brings up Avery Jackson, the new catcher, into the game. Came in for Hidosi during the pitching change. 2 on, 1 gone here in the top of the 4th. Wildcats with a 5-1 lead. First pitch hits the inside corner for strike 1. Top of the order due up right after this. Comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Tip back foul. Comes the next 0-2. Another foul ball back. Back-to-back foul balls here from Jackson in his first at bat. Durham back out to talk with Mays for the second time this inning. No action in the Wildcat bullpen. Doesn't need to be at this point right now. But we do have some action in the Franklin County bullpen. Now Mays will step off again. Oh, 2. And threw it behind him for ball 1. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, what a beautiful pitch down the middle for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Top of the order due up, 2 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up the left fielder in Gavin McBee, 0 for 2. Ground out the third in the first, struck out swinging in the third. Facing Mays here for the third time. Mays now at 74 pitches through 3 2/3 innings. Got through the first 2 innings in just 30 pitches, and next 2 have been a bit of an adventure. First pitch and another beautiful slider. It's the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, a good block by Durham. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Sent up the middle and through for a base hit. Bedford comes up with it, and everyone will hold up. And now the base is loaded. 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. So McBee reaches for the first time here tonight. Brings up Sam Vincent, the shortstop, 2 for 2. The pair of singles, one of them that didn't leave the infield. So big spot here in this game. Vincent with 2 of the Rebels' 5 hits so far. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And that's in there with the slider for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. Misses for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Comes a 2-1. Ground ball down the third base line right at his head coach. 2-2 the count. Deuces on the board. Comes a 2-2. Ground ball. Here to Moore at short. Flips over the second in time, and that one will end the inning. The Rebels strand the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. The Wildcats lead at 5-1 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Next on the X Sports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
is the X Sports Network.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning here with Lawrence County leading Franklin County 5-1. 8-9-1 do it for the Wildcats. Kid Kimbrell and Rose Collins back on the mound here for Franklin County. Collins threw an inning, a hit, no runs, walk, strikeout through 18 pitches. Facing Kidd here for the first time, grounded into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play in the second. First pitch misses away for ball one. Comes a 1-0. High and in for ball two. 2-0 the count. High for ball three. Next pitch here from Collins. Yeah, it's in there. Strike one, 3-1 the count. Next pitch on the inside corner. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering. Swung on a miss for strike 3. First out of the inning, 1 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up the left fielder in Justin Kimbrell. RB, a single and scored in his previous at-bat in the previous inning. Extending his hit streak. First pitch here from Collins. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Misses away intentionally. 1-2 the count now. It's the next pitch. And one hops that one to make it 2-2. That one is sent back foul by Kimbrell. Just got enough there at the end. Get some sprinkles here at the ballpark. Nothing significant at all. No one seems to be bothered by it. Two. And Kimbrell lines it. What a leaping grab there. It's short by Vincent and took away a for sure base hit. But it's the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Good contact by Kimbrell in back-to-back at-bats, but happens in this game from time to time. Good. Brings us to the top of the order of Brace and Rose. 1 for 2. Grounded out to second in the first. Singled down the left field line and scored in the third. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Big cut there from Rose. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Rain picking up now, the 0-2. Rose fouls that one over the Wildcat dugout. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2 now the count. Rain is coming from left to right. Lighting up just a bit. 1-2. Misses way in. 2-2 now the count off the 5th pitch of the at-bat. 2-2. Rose will foul that one away. Next pitch. Ground ball. Sent over to Vincent at short. Makes the play. Throws over to first. And he's off the bag, and Rose is safe at first. So Rose will reach base for the second straight at bat. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth to bring up Jake Moore. It's the first error from either side in this game. Moore's reached base twice, walked and scored in the first, RBI single, and scored in the third. Facing Collins here for the first time as the rain lightening up a little bit. First pitch from Collins. In there for strike one. The 0-1. And taking off is Rose, and he is out. That one will end the inning. Wildcats still lead at 5-1 as we go to the top of the fifth. That is next on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the fifth inning here. Lawrence County leading Franklin County in this district tournament elimination game 5-1. 3-4-5 due up for the Rebels. Gardner, Gillum, and Parker. Gardner 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts looking in the first and third. Mays through 4 innings, a run off 5 hits. A walk hit by pitch, intentional walk, 4 strikeouts. Right now at 84 pitches. Here's pitch 85. Hits the outside corner for strike one. Mays, who got out of a bases-loaded jam in the previous inning. Here's the 0-1. Hits the outside corner again for strike two. The 0-2. Misses low. 1-2 the count. Not a bad miss there by Mays. Next pitch. Misses low. 2-2 the count. Here's a 2-2. Hit high in the air in the right. Rose going back on it. Makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. It wasn't pretty, but he got the job done. One gone here in the top of the fifth inning. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Kason Gillum. Flew out the right in the first, intentionally walked in the third. Facing Mays here for the third time, but really the second time. First pitch in there for strike one. The 0-1 misses away. 1-1 the count. It's a 1-1. Misses away for ball two. Comes a 2-1. Ground ball. Sent over to Maddox at second. Throws over to Kidd at first in time for the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the top of the fifth inning. Brings up the 5-hole hitter in Connor Parker. 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to left in the second and third inning. First pitch here from Mays. Swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball over to Maddox again at second. Comes in, makes the play, throws over to first. No one overthrows him. Taking off for second. And the throw, and that's going to hit him in the back. Everyone slips and falls, so the first error of the game for the Wildcats. Puts another runner in scoring position here for the Rebels. Brings up Braden Jackson, the 6-hole hitter. 1 for 2, flew out the right in the second and singled in the fourth. Clip Wright, head coach here for the Wildcats, coming out to talk with the sophomore pitcher. Do have some action in the bullpen. Looks like Callum McCauley warming up here for the Wildcats. Plate umpire comes out to break up the meeting as Wright will head back to the Wildcat dugout, or the home dugout here at Grider Stadium. Jackson makes his way to the plate. First pitch. Misses low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Way high and in for ball two. Mays asks for the signs again. 2-0. Foul back for strike one. Two one. This is away for ball three. Rain has gone away temporarily here. 3-1. Misses away for ball four. 2 on, 2 gone here in the top of the fifth. Second walk of the game by Mays, his fourth free pass. Brings up Grayson McNeese, the designated hitter, 0 for 2. Grounded out to short in the second and popped up to second in the fourth. Third at bat here against Mays. First pitch. Foul back for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. 0-2 the count. Next pitch. Soft liner over to Schultz at third. He'll throw over to first. Good pick by Kidd over at first, and that one will end the inning. Rebels strand two in the top of the fifth inning. Wildcats lead at 5-1 as we go the bottom half next on the X Sports Network.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Lawrence County leading Franklin County 5-1. Do it for the Wildcats 2-3-4 with Moore, Bedford, and Durham. Collins back on the mound through 2 innings. No runs, off a hit, a walk, pair of strikeouts right now at 38 pitches. Moore's reached base twice, walking a single, scored both times in the first and third. First pitch here from Collins. Misses for ball one. One up, fouled away for strike one. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt for ball two. 2-1 the count. Comes a 2-1. In there for strike two. 2-2 the count. Here's a 2-2. In there for strike three in the first out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Collins. One gone here in the bottom of the fifth to bring up Alex Bedford. 1-for-1, 2-run homer to left field and left center in the first, intentionally walked in the third. First pitch. Misses low and in for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Foul back for strike one. 1-1 the count. That home run was the 10th of the year for Bedford. Comes a 1-1. Big cut and foul back for strike two. Bedford, who has 2 home runs already in this district tournament, had a 2-run homer in the first inning. Their first game at Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg against Murfreesboro Central. 1-2. This is high and away. 2-2 the count. Two. High for ball three. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count offering. Bedford sends this one down the left field line and out of play. 6th pitch of the at-bat, still full. It was a full count offering. Ooh, strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Collins. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Head coach Clint Wright letting the home plate umpire know about that one. Brings up Brooks Durham 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first and lined into a double play in the third. First pitch. In there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is for ball one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Another one in there for strike two. Collins ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Collins now at 53 pitches through 2 2/3. 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. 1-2. High for ball two. 2-2 the count. Here's a 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that one will end the inning. Collins strikes out the side in the bottom of the 5th. The Wildcats lead at 5-1 as we go to the top of the 6th next on the Exports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from GNS Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
We go to the top of the 6th inning here. Lawrence County leading Franklin County 5-1. 8-9-1. Austin, Jackson, and McMee due up here. Mays back on the mound through 5 innings. Run off 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Right now at 102 pitches. First one foul back for strike 1. Your limit in high school baseball is 120. So can't go more past 15, barely past 15. Next pitch misses away, 1-1 the count. Looks like Case Chapman warming up in the bullpen for the Wildcats. We've seen combination of McCauley and Chapman warming up. Next pitch misses away for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Two-one. High for ball 3. 3-1 the count. 3-1. Misses for ball 4. Leadoff walk. It's Austin at first. Brings up Jackson. Struck out in his first at bat. Facing Mace for the second time. Not a big lead by Austin over at first. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. So Ethan Stolfus actually is the pitch hitter here for the Rebels. The 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 misses away. 1-2 the count. One, two. And almost like a check swing. Throws over to second, and Maddox drops the ball. Second error of the game by the Wildcats. Puts the runners on first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. And takes us to the top of the order. Brings up Gavin McBee, 1 for 3. Grounded out in the first, struck out in the third, and singled in the 4th. Facing Mays here for the 4th time. So it was a good play by Mays. The ball was just simply not caught. First pitch here from Mays. And the dirt, a good block by Durham for ball 1. So McCauley and Chapman now warming up for the Wildcats. 1-0. in there for strike one. One. This is away for ball two. 2-1 the count. Ground ball, sent up the middle, and that will get through for a base hit. Everyone will hold up as Bedford comes up with it, and the bases are now loaded. Nobody out here in the top of the sixth inning. Decision time here for head coach Clint Wright. Sam Vincent, who's 2 for 3 in the game, pair of singles and a fielder's choice in the first, third, and fourth. And right now making his way out to the mound, and looks like a pitching change. It's on its way here for the Wildcats. Plate umpire making his way out to the mound. And Mays will stay on the mound here for Lawrence County. And he will face Vincent for the fourth time. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the sixth inning. Corner infield to play in, middle infield back at double play depth. Actually, everyone playing even with the bag here. First pitch. Misses for ball one. One 0. Swung on a miss for strike one. One. Hits the outside corner for strike two. Comes a 1-2. Sent in center field and a base hit. Bedford comes up with it. Everyone will move up a bag, and the Rebels have cut the lead to 5-2. Vincent's third hit of the game, and now it's a 3-run game. Still nobody out, and the bases loaded. And Clint Wright will come out, and that will do it for Logan Mays. That will do it for Mays, so while the pitching change goes down, we'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Callum McCauley, the new pitcher into the game here for Lawrence County, comes in for Logan Mays. 5 innings, gave up 2 runs off 7 hits, 3 walks, 5 free passes, 4 strikeouts, and finished with 119 pitches. McCauley inherits a bases loaded, nobody out situation and a 3-run lead. There's a little chant there by the Rebel dugout. First pitch here from McCauley. That misses low for ball 1 here to Gus Gardner. 0 for 3 in the game. Pair of strikeouts and a fly out to right. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike 1. McCauley pitched against the Rebels, and the Wildcats come from behind, win at Lawrence County. Did really good in that game. Timeout called here by Gardner. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball down the left field line. Foul for strike 2. 1-2 the count. McCauley, who pitched very well on Thursday against Central Magnet, giving up no runs through 3 1/3 innings. One, two. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. No one can advance off of that. So 1 gone, a big strikeout for McCauley. Brings up Kason Gillum, the first baseman. 0 for 2, a fly out to right. Intentionally walked and a ground out the second in the first, third, and fifth. First at bat here against McCauley. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. Off the end of the bat and into center field for a base hit. 1 run is in. Everyone will hold up. It makes it 5-3. Another single. 2-run game now. Tying run standing at second base. Brings up the 5-hole hitter in Connor Parker. 0 for 3. A pair of flyouts to left and reach Vianair in the 5th. Base is still loaded. 1 out. 5-3 Lawrence County lead. First pitch. Fouled away for strike 1. McCauley's job here is to get the Wildcats in the bottom half of the inning in the top of the 7th with the lead. The 0-1. In there for strike 2. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Off the end of the bat, foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Misses high and away for ball 1. Not a bad miss. See if he would chase, and he did. 1-2 the count. One, two. In the dirt. 2-2 the count. Two. Hit high in the air. This one will stay on the infield. Will be an infield fly. Schultz calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Big out. 2 gone now here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings up Braden Jackson here for the Rebels. 1 for 2. Flew out to deep right in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, walked in the 5th. Trying to reach base for the 3rd time. Facing McCauley for the 1st time. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This is high. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Durham out the talk with McCauley here quickly. One, two. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Durham steps on home plate, and that one will end the inning. Rebels push across 2 runs in the top of the 6th. Wildcats lead at 5-3 as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
5-3 is the Wildcat lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up here for the Wildcats, 5-6-7 with Maddox, Clayton, and Schultz. Collins back on the mound for the Rebels through 3 innings, no runs off a hit, a walk. 5 strikeouts right now at 56 pitches. Maddox 1 for 2, struck out looking in the first, and a 2-run double to right in the third. That double came off of Collins, so he's facing him for the second time. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Wildcats looking for some insurance as we go to the final half inning coming up. 1-0. Fouled away for strike 1. Time called here from Maddox. Bottom of the order will be due up for the Rebels in the 7th, 7, 8, 9. 1-1. In there for strike 2. Really good pitch there from Collins. One, 2. Misses way away. 2-2 the count. Two on the outside corner for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. 4 straight strikeouts now for Collins. Make it 6 in the game. Brings up Logan Clayton, 0 for 1. Fly out the right in the second, walked in the third. Story in this game has been the amount of runners that his first pitch misses for ball 1, the amount of runners that Franklin County has gotten the board. Left 12 on base through 6 innings so far. That one fouled back for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. This is away. 2-1 the count. Talking about runners left on base. Franklin County has 12. Lawrence County just 2. 2-1 on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Two. Misses low and away. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah. Comes a full count. Swung on a miss for strike 3, second out of the inning. 7 strikeout for Collins. Brings up Cole Schultz, 0 for 1. Walked in the second, struck out in the third. Facing Collins here for the second time. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0. This is away for ball 2. Two-0. Foul back for strike 1. Two-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 8 strikeout for Collins. Final chance for the Rebels coming up here in the top of the 7th. It's next on the Exports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Final chance here for Franklin County as they trail Lawrence County in this district tournament elimination game 5-3. 7, 8, 9 due up here for Franklin County in the top of the 7th with McNeese, Austin, and Jackson. McCauley back on the mound through an inning. No runs, no walks, a pair of strikeouts through 16 pitches. And try to close it out and send the Wildcats to their next elimination game with a spot in the region tournament on the line against Central Magnet. Got to take care of business here in the top of the 7th. First pitch misses low for ball 1. One-up. Ground ball down the third base line, but foul. 1-1 the count. One. This is low for ball 2. Two one. This one is sending the left and down for a base hit. Lead-off single from McNeese. 9th hit of the game for the Rebels. And again, another inning led off with a base hit. 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th to bring up Taylor Austin, the second baseman. He's reached base on all 3 at bats. Singled and scored in the 3rd, hit by a pitch in the 4th. Walked and scored in the previous inning. We'll get a pitch runner into the game for McNeese. First pitch here for McCauley. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. Not a big lead over there at first. Extends it out a little bit, though. 0-1. Sent in the air in the right. Rose stumbles, but Another adventure in right field, and yet Rose still makes the catch. One gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Brings up Avery Jackson, the catcher. So Stolzfus, excuse me, back to bat. 0 for 1 in the game, reached via an error. He's the third batter in this 9 spot. In the 9 spot, you got 2 walks, a strikeout, and an error reached. 1 on, 1 out in the top of the 7th. Top of the order due up on deck. First pitch, high for ball 1. One up, popped up. Durham giving chase, and that's out of play for strike 1. Gawley with the ball. Durham, after chasing it down, back to home plate. 1-1 the count here to Stolzfus. One. Sent in the air in the center. Bedford charging in on it. Camps underneath. Makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Pair of flyouts, and the Rebels are down to their final out. 2 gone. 1 on here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Gavin McBee, the left fielder. 2 for 4. Singled in his last 2 at-bats in the 4th and 6th inning. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. One up. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1. Here to McBee. And the 1-1. Hit in the air in the deep right center field. Bedford going back on. It's going to camp underneath. Makes the catch, and that one's going to end the game. Lawrence County is going to advance to a win and get into the region tournament game tomorrow at 4 o'clock here at Tullahoma as they knock off Franklin County 5-3. Logan May's going to get the wing. Colin McCauley going to come away with the save. Great job by the Wildcats, winning this one 5-3. Franklin County left 13 runners on base in 7 innings. Again, the final score, Lawrence County knocks off Franklin County 5-3. They'll go on to face Murfreesboro Central Magnet tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and the winner of that will get Tullahoma at 7 o'clock. But for now, this is A.J. Good on the X Sports Network. Have a good night, and I'll see you again tomorrow at 4 o'clock.